One of the world's biggest manga sites just went dark, and the owner says it happened because of his own fatal mistakes.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So in today's video, I'm showing you what he said, what probably took the site down, and what this means for those of you who love to sail the seven seas.
Okay.
Comic announced its shutdown on September the 16th via Discord, and basically the site is now dead in the water. Report states it's one of the biggest websites with about 125 million, that's million with an M, visits in August, and roughly 375 to 400 million visits across the last 3 months.
Wow.
So with that out of the way, let's find out what is this fatal mistake the former owner of Comic made from his own words. Here's what he said. But my fatal flaw was that I didn't think publishers would target manga sites without licenses so aggressively from the beginning. And I was too focused on features for Comic and forgot about other things. And I don't know, almost all CDNs, Cloudflare and domain providers gave my information so easily. Publishers got my real information before I understood that these things were serious. The reason is I am just an honest, straightforward man without a wife yet. I always thought I wasn't doing anything bad and didn't need to hide my identity. I was naive and thought I could even purchase licenses if Comic grew enough like Crunchyroll. In the end, I couldn't finish my dream. I really feel sorry that I couldn't save Comic for everyone. I hope there will be a person who has higher skills than me, only takes minimum revenue from ads and helps scan laters, someone who will appear to finish what I couldn't continue to build.
Why are you crying?
Did you notice it? You would have seen in his explanation interesting information that gives us insight into how these so-called websites actually get taken down. He said it right here. He says almost all CDNs, Cloudflare and domain providers gave my information so easily. So these are the ones who snitched on this gentleman. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the takedown machine works. It starts off with step 1. Publishers like, for example, Kadokawa may start the crying game and send a ton of takedown requests or notices, which leads to step 2, where search hosts and domain folks start cooperating with these publishers, and which sadly leads to step 3, where boom, that website gets shut down.
Man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips, you're ruining it. Ruining.
If takedowns work so efficiently, then why do these websites go from 0 to millions of visits so quickly? Well, that's because demand is real. Manga fans want speed, a complete catalog, and region-wide access. When official releases are delayed, geo-locked, or scattered to different websites, audiences get pulled to a one-stop shop that satisfies their thirst for manga content. But when that website becomes popular, it becomes impossible to ignore. So when the manga police catches up to that website, the fall of that website is sudden and immediate. But what about those who would have invested time and effort into this particular website, but now the website is now dead and buried? Well, this is what the former owner of Comic had to say to you. Although the site is no longer online, I want to reassure you that your personal manga comic list remains safe. I am currently preparing a dedicated page where you'll be able to access and export your list. Once it's ready, I'll share the link here.
You sit on a throne of lies.
But in conclusion, don't forget what one famous person said about piracy. Piracy is almost always a service problem.
You're learning so many important things, and I'm so proud of you.
So 2025 is almost over. What do you expect to see more in 2026? more crackdown of illegal websites, or better improved services for manga distribution? Let us know what you feel gonna happen in the comments. And coming up on your screens is a video that YouTube thinks that you will enjoy. But in order for that video to be able to play for you, you have to click on that red shiny button called the subscribe button. So thanks for watching, and that's it. I'm on.